everyone, this is Eileen, your Mad Yogi, bringing you the Tala version of our Cancer flow. So this is the Cancer Tala flow. Now, a word of caution for this flow, it can be quite compressive for your abdomen. So if you have eaten something before this flow or you're doing this at the end of the day, just please be aware that it can have that element of compressing your abdomen. I don't want you to be upchucking what you've eaten, all right? I don't want you vomiting all over the place or all over yourself. So just be aware of that. Pare things back or don't make it too compressive for your abdomen if you don't want to, or you've eaten something, if you have something in your stomach. But otherwise, enjoy the flow. Now you may be noticing that I have two mats here. I have a cross mat. That's because I'm going to be moving from this orientation to this orientation later so that you can see what is happening more clearly. But you don't have to have two mats. You don't even have to move yourself or reorient yourself on the mat. It's just so that you can see what's happening, yeah? So I will be reorienting myself. You don't have to. Come down on the mat. Sit down. Join me here down on the mat. Feet pressing down on the mat. 2 fist widths, yeah? Or just hip width distance. Hands on your shins. Now, on an exhalation, curl forward. So belly pressing into your thighs. Curling your shoulders forward and down, head down. This is our position for our exhalations. The purpose of this is to help push the air out of our lungs, yeah? Hopefully from the deepest lobes of our lungs as well. On an inhalation, we're going to unfurl the body, leaning back a little bit. That's why you need to be really holding on to your shins, and we're going to wave the spine open, yeah? So inhale, belly in and up, waving up and open. Chest up, head up, leaning back a little bit, so hold on to your shins. Exhale, compress yourself, curling forward. Again, if you have eaten something, don't be too compressive here. Inhale, opening up. But of course, if you're feeling okay, this compression is a nice abdominal massage. Forward and down. Inhale, waving up. Last one, compress yourself or pare it back, forward and down, curling. Inhale, waving back up, leaning. From here, do this next transition one at a time because I don't want you being flung towards the back. Release one hand, bring it behind you, fingers pointing forward towards your toes. And do it with the other side, with the other hand. Aren't we glad we're just bipeds? The body here will naturally collapse a little bit. Just allow the body to soften as you transition yourself, yeah? Once you're here, now let's engage the body. Belly in and up, waving up. Chest up, head up. Activate your upper back muscles, bringing your elbows a little closer together towards each other or drifting towards each other. Sternum opening up forward and up, pectoral muscles lengthening, back muscles compressing. And stay here if this is enough. Yeah, really stay here if this is enough. Or if you want to, we are doing a crab flow, cancer flow. After all, push through your arms and your legs. I can't look at the camera this time because your neck needs to be stable, looking forward. Neck strengthening as well, this one. Stay if this is enough. Truly stay. Or right foot pressing down, left leg lengthens up. Now everyone, left ankle on top of your right knee. If you're lifted, drift your sit bones down. Relax. If you're down here on the mat, just bring your ankle on your knee, And puff your chest up once again. Now, everyone, strengthening for the arms and fingers. Come onto your claw hands and push yourself forward. With every exhalation, if your stomach is okay, push yourself forward. You'll feel the lengthening right here as well. I feel the muscles right here. So hopefully, it looks innocuous, but it's quite strong. Yeah? From here, keep this figure 4 crossing or this hurdler stretch cross of the legs, but soften your hands and lie down. Now, I will just orient myself so you can see what's happening. Lie down on your mat. From here, left arm threads through the gap between your legs. Of course, you're lifting your legs now here and interlace your fingers. Your legs are still in this figure 4 crossed position, okay? Now stay here. Just breathe and just allow this softer, more passive lengthening of your muscles, this articulation. You can have, micro adjustments here, just feeling the articulation of your joints, feeling that lengthening of your muscles. Or if you want to, and this is a strong if, with every exhalation, you can bring your legs closer to your body. One more breath. If you've compressed your figure 4 legs closer to you, pare it back now, soften. Release the interlacing of your fingers. Release the bind of your left arm from between your legs. Right hand interlaces through your toes. I hope you can see that, yeah? Bring your left leg out to the right side. Left hand does the same with your other toes, with your other set of toes. From here, you'll see that my right foot is lower. Level your legs. So from here, just level your legs, yeah? Notice that my arms are in a big letter V. You can stay here if this is enough. Or if you want to, once again, with every exhalation, bend your elbows not down, but out to the sides and come into a big letter U shape with the arms. Again, do this with every exhalation, allowing the body to open up and expand with the inhalation, and exhale. Facilitate the exhalation with the compression of your abdomen. And this is when you really have to be careful. If your stomach does have something in it, I don't want you barfing all over yourself, okay? From here, soften, especially if you've compressed. Fingers and toes are still interlaced, yeah? They're still bound. Release your knees out to the sides, yep. And come into this big letter O, or a diamond shape rather, of the legs. And stay in this more open pose, or once again, with every exhalation, bring your knees out to the sides, elbows out to the sides as well. In a smaller diamond shape. Now release the interlacing of your toes and your fingers. Just massaging your toes here if you want to. Especially if you're not used to widening those spaces in between. Bring your knees in and roll up. I'll just reset myself. Extend your legs, plantar flex your ankles, leaning back once again. Soften the body here as you're positioning yourself. Don't press the back of your knee down into the mat, yeah? That will hyperextend your knee. Lengthen out your leg, but don't hyperextend, yeah? There is a difference. And wave the spine up, belly in and up, chest up, head up, and stay here if this is enough. Or if you want to, push through your arms, pushing down on your heels. You're still looking down the line of your body. Breathe. Allow your belly to move. None of this absolutely flat, scooped in bellies, yeah? Allow your body to move. And exhale down. Bend your knees once again. And let's go one more round. Hands on your shins. Wave the spine up, leaning back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. By the way, if you find that your sacrum and your coccyx doesn't like this pressure, please pad your sit bones. Pad your coccyx, your sitting bones. Sit on something soft. Yes, I'm still talking to keep you doing this. I hope you are. From here, leaning back. Release your knees one at a time. Wave the spine up and stay low if this is enough. Or if you want to, lift yourself up into crab pose. Now, just because I'm doing the other poses that I'm saying doesn't mean that you can't just stay here, yeah? So, stay seated or lifted up. Or if you want to, right leg lengthens up. Everyone, right ankle, left knee. And exhale, come back down if you've lifted up with me. Or if you did not lift up at all, just soften back, ankle to knee, and come back here. And everyone is in this pose. From here, strong arms and fingers, push yourself forward. Again, as I always say for this pose, it looks so simple, it looks so innocuous, but it's quite strong. From here, soften and lie back down. Lift your legs up off the mat. Right arm threads through and interlace. Just breathe here and don't add a compression if you don't want to. But if you do want a compression, do it at every exhalation. Yeah? This is also a good way to assess the asymmetry of the body. Yes? Some of us, one side might be tighter or more flexible or have more or less mobility and articulation. This is a good way to assess that. From here, release the pose. Left fingers interlace with those top toes. Release your right arm, by the way, before you bring your leg across. And the other hand and toes. Are you tired of me saying it's a good thing we're just bipeds? But I am quite glad we are just bipeds, yeah? Level your legs. Allow your arms to just open up in this big letter V. If this is enough, yeah? But if you're feeling like it and if you did it previously, with every exhalation, bend your elbows out to the sides in a big letter U. Allow the body to rock and to move and to have those micro adjustments, those, if you want to roll your shoulders, loosening up the body, you're welcome to do so. From here, keep your interlacing of your toes and fingers, but release the knees, bring them out to the sides. Align more or less your big toes and your thumbs and create this big diamond shape of the legs and the arms. And just stay here. Or if you want to, if you're feeling like it, if it's okay with you, with every exhalation, bring your hands and your feet closer to your face. How are we doing? This is the last of this. Tala flows are just short. Release the interlacing of your fingers and your toes. Give your toes a massage. Give your feet some cat claws even if you want to. Now bring your knees in and do some sacroiliac joint massage. You can stay down here on the mat now. I will just reset myself. As I joint massage, my floor is creaky. There. From here, and I hope you have your prop bag close to you. Grab your towel or your blanket for our lumbar support. With your feet still together, bring your feet down. Interlace your fingers just lightly and bring them above the head, resting them against your cranium. From here, if you already know that you need lumbar support, grab your roll it tight, yeah, your towel or your blanket, and bring it here. Slide it under your back, under your lower back for more support. Or if you have blocks, I have my blocks. No, I don't have my blocks. If you need blocks under your knees, you're welcome to do so as well, because we're going to open the legs out to the side this way. And close your eyes here. Deep, full breath. But of course, if despite your lumbar support and your leg support, your knee support, if your body, especially your lower back, doesn't like this pose with your legs in a big diamond shape that way, if your body doesn't like that position, release your hands, hold on to your abdominal muscles. I want you to feel the activation of your abdominal muscles, yeah? Engage your abdominal muscles and then bring your knees together. Don't just fling your legs in, yeah? I want you to support yourself by activating your abdominal muscles first. Bring your legs in, and if you want a bit of shavasana, you're welcome to lengthen your legs out. Bring your arms beside the body and close your eyes and rest in your shavasana. If you want to skip shavasana, if you're feeling okay anyway, roll to one side, right side, if your blood pressure is normal or elevated, or left side if it's feeling low, or For example, for me, my blood pressure is feeling okay, but I like rolling on my left side anyway. So roll to your side, yeah? Use your top hand to press strongly into the mat. Follow through with your other arm and come into a seated pose. Before popping off the mat, I do want us to regulate our heart rate and our breath rate. You can do this while in Shavasana, but if you've come off the mat and came into a seated pose like me, let's just do maybe 2 or 3 breaths here. Right hand on your heart space, left hand on your belly. There's nothing airy-fairy about this. I want you to feel and hear your breath and feel your heart rate, yeah? So close your eyes. Just to pare back all of the sensory input. Inhale. Feel your heart rate and exhale. And a few more. Or at least 2 more. The point of this is to regulate your heart rate and your breath rate. Bring them back into equilibrium, and then when you're feeling okay, you can pop off the mat and, continue your day or wind down your day if you did this in the late afternoon or early evening. But anytime really of the day, you can do your classes. Anyway, I will see you in the next class. I hope you enjoyed this, and go and check the full cancer flow, and we do this Tala flow at the end of the class. It's quite different from the rest. So our Tala sequence, our Tala salutation for the cancer flow is the one at the end, not the one at the start. Anyway, I will see you in the next class.